finna say some stuff that's finna probably offend a couple of people. Some women are silly. And it don't matter if you cis or trans, y'all silly. These men are out here having each other. Like literally a lot of them. Not saying all of them. It's very few of them that are so programmed that they will not even explore that part of themselves, because it exists in all of us. As sure as you come from a mother and a father and you play with your penis, sure as you feel comfortable jacking that when you have urges, there are thoughts. And so the ones who are programmed enough not to engage with those thoughts, that margin is very slim. But most of these men are out here exploring each other, and y'all arguing about you not being with, oh, the man who likes me, he's not gay. Oh, men who like trans women, they're not gay. I would never be with a man who likes men. Clearly, some of you all have not been informed about the various ways in which patriarchy sustains itself. Well, allow me to divulge. When a conqueror comes in and takes over a society, one of the first things that they do is they take their booty as a show of dominance, and that is embedded in the culture, in the industry, in the church, in the military. They are knowing each other in the biblical sense, and y'all around here arguing about my man would never do this and my man would never do that. And this is how patriarchy maintains itself, because what you are saying that you want to continue is the performance. You don't want to see who they really are. You don't want to see more of them. You want the illusion. You want the lie. And so you want to be the helpmate. You want to be the good thing that he finds instead of the good person that he finds, instead of the good human being that he finds. You want to be the possession, the trophy, the prize. His maid, his cook, the help. As long as he can perform for you. Y'all silly. And this is gonna sound really, really shady, but I notice that in the trans community, girls who are beings who identify as women, who have always kind of seen it for themselves, have always been passable. We don't care. We don't care if he is like, we mature to that space. Not to say we ain't never been there, but we don't really care if he feminine or if he like to get his cakes plunged. I can't do it. If you go and get it done, don't bring me nothing to go with what I already got, Bookie. But I don't really care how you get your rocks off in the streets, long as they don't disrespect me, long as they don't come back home, long as they don't be calling my phone. Because when I was on the sidelines, I played my part. I respected the main one. And all I'm saying is respect me like I respect you. But if you need to go out there and you need to get your box played in, you need to get your cookies tossed in order to feel whole, then baby, go ahead. If I love you enough, I might peg you. And, I've heard some women talk about how trans women jump in these men's backs and put these and be putting that thing in these men's backs. Y'all pegging these men too. So is that butt breaking when y'all slide that strap on and run up in these men cookies? So it's just foolish to be sitting up here arguing about you got a real man when all of these men literally have more respect for their homeboy than they have for any woman, any feminine form, cis or trans. Talk to you like you're nothing and get around a police officer or the judge or any man in position of authority and I was getting to it, sir. I was getting right to it, boss. Yes, Yes, They've all collectively stood in solidarity with your support and made sure that none of you were ever a pope or a president of the United States or holding the highest ranking office in the Baptist Church Association or whatever that is. Y'all don't hold none of those positions. Y'all sit up here bragging about your real men, when secretly behind the scenes, how everything is being held together is because they have a whole society where they are bending each other over and will take it to the grave with them. The reason why gay men didn't really interject into the conversation to defend the trans women when this conversation was going on is because gay men know they having y'all men too. Gay men have their own men and they having y'all men. Trans women and females, y'all the only ones sharing, really. It's a few gay men that dibble and dabble and might go to the other side and get a little snooky snatch every now and then. It's a few gay men who might want to get full and get high and play around with a trans woman. Yeah, it's a few of them. But most of them have downright made themselves damn near cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, trying to prove that they are as homosexual as some of these men pretend to be straight. You poor unfortunate souls in pain. Indeed. This one wants to prove he's gay and this one wants to prove he's straight. Do I help them? Yes, indeed. Gay men is getting more than everybody. And y'all around here sitting up here looking silly. Over here talking about the boy is mine. Boo-boo, the boy is his. His God is a man. His country is a man, Uncle Sam. His Pope is a man. His president is a man. The boy is his, sis. Cut it out. You ain't gotta lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. Big reason why patriarchy still exists and why patriarchy holds power is that the brotherhood, where they beating each other cookies down and slow stroking each other in the shadows, if you think that ain't one of the main components of holding this together, you must be crazy. And I think you crazy. Baby, they tearing each other box up in the shadows. And we're definitely not excluding trans men from this equation. Many of them participate in this foolishness too. This is how the brotherhood patriarchy works. Let's be clear. And once y'all accept that and stop being in your feelings about that and stop thinking that your coochie and your aesthetic, your vagina for the cis women and your aesthetic for the trans women, once y'all stop thinking that is the most important thing, no, that is for public, that's for show. White gay men run the entertainment industry. They worked with the Housewives first, Nene Leakes, and white gay men are the ones who gave the trans person her start. White gay men see a greater purpose for the black female because not only can they use her for entertainment, but they can also use her for reproductive purposes. You know they love old mixed baby to raise and indoctrinate. Some of them, they use trans women and drag queens as a weapon to give the aesthetic that influences the cis women. Two sides of the same coin being puppeteered by your white gay men. Some white gay men. Not saying all of them are the same, but I'm just saying. So let's stop being naive and petty and play the whole tape. Have a blessed day. Lelem Lele Nation, purple ones, rise.